another day. Peace, peace. Those of y'all who just saw that question I asked about DV, I asked that question for a reason. And in all honesty, peace. In all honesty, this is about more than DV. It's actually about mental health, police accountability. It's about the crime. It's about domestic violence. It's about missing children and women. It's about all of that, because right now at this point, there has to be movement. There has to be movement and changes of the law and policy and all these different things. And this, I mean, it's just crazy that there has to be, like, the city got to be on fire for anybody to listen to this stuff that we all know is wrong. But, in the meanwhile, people are dying. People are being affected by this stuff. And it's not okay. At this point, blessings, peace that wherever you watching from, make sure y'all share this. Reason why I made that post and the reason why I'm talking about this stuff right now is because at this point, there is no ifs, ands, or buts. There is no argument. There is no maybe about the law and policy being changed around all this different stuff. At this point, everything needs to change. Everything. Like, all of the stuff that's wrong with how shit is going right now, it all has to change. And at this point, the pressure is going to be put more than ever, that we're losing children, we're losing our teenagers to death in jail, we're losing our women and our babies, our young people. All of these different things are at an all-time high of loss in this city. At this point, like I said, now when we talk about reform, I know Sedan has since what happened to Seville, he has focused on the word change. So if people don't want to give us movement on the word reform, then you're gonna give us movement on the word change, because what we have going on, and what the projections are like, there's no movement. This apparently, is something that's going to take a long time for some reason to fix, and I don't believe that is plausible. We don't have a long time. We don't have to the end of the year to wait and see how close we get to the projected number of 400 lives lost in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which is, even 300, is record breaking and all that stuff. But the projection is 400. We ain't got time for that. And it's, as a city and as a society, we can't sit back and try to see if we're going to make it there or not. The fucked up part is, yesterday there was a number of shootings. Like, it was a number of shootings yesterday. That was yesterday. It's fucked up when you got to say, well, it was a lot of shootings, but at least none of them were fatal. We can't count on or bank on people missing or not hitting a target or not succeeding in killing somebody. That ain't no better. That ain't no better goal to aim for, or that's no better. And at least the numbers ain't go up this one particular day because they were non-fatals rather than fatals. Peace. So at this point, I done did the voting thing with y'all. We got to do it again later on this year. But I'm telling y'all, more so than the voting, more so than the protest, more so than anything that we have ever done, now it is time to come together to put the pressure on as a city for all of these different issues and force them to change these laws and policy. Force them to work together. I don't give a fuck if they work for the state, they work for the county, or they work for the city. All of these different levels, all of these different, levels of government have a responsibility and a part in this. And it has to change. It has to change. It has to change when somebody is, going through DV and their process is to protect people, but they're not working. They're not working. There's a process when people go missing, when children are missing or in harm's way. That process ain't working. You know, there's a process when people commit a crime and they supposed to go to jail and then court, and they don't even make it to jail. They don't even make it in the squad car. That shit got to change. There's a process if we're prioritizing bullying in schools, and we are not penalizing the bullies, but we are penalizing the students who are protecting themselves or fighting back against bullying, whether that be from other students or that be from the staff and teachers. That process is not working. You know, I can go on and on in different scenarios and tell you where something is there's a disconnect and the systems that are in place are not working. You know, and we can always say that's a wrong premise. They're working how they're supposed to work because they are intent to not work in the first place. Well, fuck that, because at the end of the day, people are going through those systems. People are going through DV. People are going to commit crimes. People are, you know, going to be in relationships. So as long as these things exist and these systems are in place, it is our duty and our due diligence to ensure that people can navigate and utilize these resources and these avenues that are, because if we don't, on the other hand, what's going to happen is then we got to be cool with people retaliating. We got to be cool with people putting a gun in their hand and saying, you know what, these motherfuckers ain't going to protect me. They're not going to protect me from this motherfucker who won't leave me alone, who busting my car windows out, shooting at me. I have to go get rid of this motherfucker, or I got to get some motherfuckers riled up to go get rid of this motherfucker. We got to be okay with these students feeling like people are picking on them, adults included, ain't nobody protecting them, and they either taking this shit into their own hands or they are taking their own fucking lives. What are we going to be okay with? I'm just saying, like, what is the price we are more willing to pay? Because again, man, complaints ain't getting us nowhere. Complaints aren't the answer. We all know what the problems are. Peace. Oh, you know what? Oh. So as we speak, I am currently on the south side. I am dealing with a missing persons. I actually just shared it. It's a young white lady and her toddler or infant that is missing. There is no Amber Alert out. I'm not sure if the media has put her and this child out as missing, but the family is saying, you know, all the signs to them are there. Okay, this bush. And that, you know, this situation is more serious than what it is being made to be. That these people are in danger, which is the element that is needed and necessary for an Amber Alert, but the circumstances to the system and the law are circumstantial, so they are not solid enough for them to put out an Amber Alert. So we are meeting family to go and search for this cell phone, which was pinged in an area on the south side. Let's see. That is pinged in the area on the south side. And it's the last known ping, which this person shouldn't be over here, you know, according to the family. So, Xavier, we over here dealing with that situation with the missing girl and her baby. But again, we are two regular people. Always, Sean. We are two regular people. It's myself and one other teammate right now, one other member of Conforce right now, meeting people over here. And of course, we on a, you know where we at. We know what goes down, but somebody got to do it. And if there's a child missing and there's a potential that that person or that child could be in danger, then we have to do what we have to do to help the situation, ensure some sort of safety.
Every store we go in, she's throwing me the receipt like here.
I'm trying to see where this girl is. Hold on, I gotta contact the girl who. So, did you saw the address I put in there? Let me see. Where? She played too much. Okay. So I'm gonna wait for this young lady, but what I want to do, if you know, Tiffany, we gonna talk again about what you was talking about yesterday about mental health, because the county gonna have to step up too. You know, I mean, all these different places gonna have to step up and really, you know, get it together on some of this stuff that we, you know, it's a little bit of everything going on right now.
I'm about to become BA2, new child.
Right now, I'm dealing with a missing persons, a child and a young lady and her child are missing right now. Currently, we are trying to help the family locate them. The only information they have to go on right now is the last place her cell phone pinged, which is the last place her cell phone pinged. Which is the address that we are at right now, and we're just gonna check around and see if her phone is somewhere out here, because there's not enough information or standards met for them to put out an Amber Alert. But you know, but we gonna need, you know, again, we can't just go in there and say, you know, we so-and-so and we speaking on behalf of people. We need some of y'all who are victims and who are survivors to come forward and tell your story. And if you don't want to do that in person, put it in, you know, send it as a message. Like, you know, okay, Kayla, we here. Yeah, write it down. Put it in a story or a synopsis of how you were failed or what you think don't work, and we'll relay that. The missing girl, if you look on my page, can you pull that up, the post, or the picture from out the chat? So they were last seen on 4/27. Emily Rogers and Catherine Matson.
I'm gonna put it in on your blog.
It don't have ages for them. This baby looks maybe
7, 8, 9 months, 9, 10 months.
Maybe a year, if not maybe 2 years.
Baby was born in 2021.
Oh, 2021. Okay.
So it's 1.
So yeah.
I'm gonna put it in there.
But yeah, they're both missing currently, and you know, there's an element, you know, that there's a concern that they're not just missing, and some signs that, you know, the family believes would suggest that they're not just missing, that they're in danger. So, you know, just trying to support, because again, if you don't meet the standards and you can't get a Amber Alert put out or a serious step other than just being reported missing, then I mean, people don't want to just sit around and wait, trying to figure out if they, you know, same stuff as usual, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Sharice, and thank you. Listen, September, that's what we talking about. We talking about changing all that, because the system of how you know, whether you can or how it works, you know, when getting a restraining order, you know, all that different stuff. When people are stalking you and continuously coming back, and again, I especially if you're dealing with a DV situation, I implore you to get cameras in and around your house. I implore you to do that. Please. Because anybody can just call the police and say this person came over here and did something. And if you have no video evidence or no picture evidence, they don't necessarily have to take that as factual. And they're not going to really move on that. So there are things that I'm trying to give y'all to help protect yourself and help in your, stride toward trying to get something done.
The best thing is to get the teddy bear nanny cams where you can hide them. So if a person sees, so they can't see them at all.
Yeah. But yeah, man. We plan on making some visits this week. We plan on making some visits to some offices this week, and people are welcome to join us. In fact, we actually invite people to join us in making those trips and speaking, they piece as far as these different issues. Because it's time, man. It's, again, we got other shit to get to. And we have to do something. We have to step up and do something, or we have to put the pressure on for something to be done. Either way, we out here,
So that woman on 14th, that was another one. U.S. Fire didn't report that one. The one that was beaten and shot last night on 14th and Atkinson, and it was the one at Club Manhattan. It was like three women
House, we'll talk, Rochelle. We'll tap you in. You already know. You know what we do. So it's like a get in where you fit in type deal. So but this is serious. Serious shit. We definitely will talk. In all honesty, man, like they just, some of this stuff they look at as petty, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, honestly, there's a lot of lazy ass police out here. And this is why, like, I really hate that they blame the protests and the defund movement. I just shared an article that talk about how, in fact, since the defund movement came out, they done got more money than ever. Like, people have literally went, not just Republicans, the Democrats too, have given them more money than they've ever given them, fam, and they keep giving them money. So I don't understand. This is the thing. You have police who are out here telling people that they're not helping them because black people want to defund the police. That's fucked up to tell somebody that. First of all, second of all, a lot of these cops who are retiring and leaving the force is because they don't agree that your life matter. They mad that we want to hold them accountable and keep them from beating your ass and doing all the other shit. And they're mad that we're talking about taking money from them, even though no money is being taken from them. So what they're doing, they're retiring or leaving the force out of spite. That tells me you don't give a fuck about being here no fucking way. And this is what we're talking about. Like, people who are on these forces and running around here with that badge and that gun, and you could care less about this community. Why are you working here? You can go work in Mayberry some goddamn where. That is better for you, that you care about the people, and you know little Jimmy, and you got a connection with little Jimmy. Go take your ass over there then. I'm saying, Sean, I found that that article and I shared it, and it literally talked about how they got on Democrats' ass and said, these motherfuckers have themselves been funding the fuck out the police. Like, what are people talking about and mad about defund for, and you have not defunded anything? Nothing has been defunded. This shortage of officers, a lot of times, is because they are retiring, and a lot of them are retiring out of spite. They're retiring out of spite. And they're not talking about how many police do y'all see in the news that are doing crimes? Do you not? We've had police in the news for sexual shit, for sexual misconduct, for DV, for DUI. What about all them damn police? While we keep talking about, do you feel we need more black? So the black officer thing is a catch-22, because most times when you get black cops, they're typically just like the white cops. They somebody who they are somebody who looks at the community the same way the white cops do. There are people, a lot of times, unfortunately, it don't matter if they black or white. As long as they police, a lot of times, a lot of them think the same way. But, just like elected officials, like, if you have genuine people who are getting on that job, You know, but it's like, dude, it's like group homes, right? There were good people in group homes, but I'm telling y'all, them people got fired. They didn't keep the good people. They kept all the fuck boys. They kept all the fucked up people, man. The people who were on crack and got their check and then show up to work for 2 weeks, I couldn't get them motherfuckers fired for shit. But the people who are good mentors or who actually vibe with the people in the group home, they got rid of them. It's like they purposely put assholes out here. They purposely put assholes out here. Y'all been in any level of government. You go to the W2 building or you know, somewhere, motherfucker got an attitude like this ain't their job. You know, they act like they don't want to do their job. They act like you bothering them by needing their goddamn help or asking them something. That's crazy. Society has they don't go find the people who have the good disposition. You know, and that's why I try to, you know, highlight and give credit to ones I come across who do, because I deal with people on a case-by-case basis. You know what I'm saying? If you have a great attitude, because to be honest with you, in Program the Parks, in Sherman Park, it was a white cop, and there's a picture of me and him shaking hands. Like, he was the coolest cop out of all of them. The black cops that were in Sherman Park were fucked up. I had the most problems out of the black cops. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, and you know, again, man, it just take a lot of times. It take a certain type of person that want to be a police officer, and most of the time, those are people who got bullied and get the girls, were lame, and they got a power trip thing, and so they get on the force. They become COs. They become, you know, police or some other, you know, position over people to where they can, you know, one up you. You know, now they can get automatic praise and, you know, respect from people, but they come down on you, the people. So I have respect for ones that we come across, who aren't like that. You know, in a perfect world, man, I wish I could just say look at Baltimore. Baltimore is predominantly black. Again, assimilation is a motherfucker. If you assimilate into a racist, fucked up system, then what do you think you're going to be like? You're going to take on some of the same shit that them motherfuckers, you know. But, you know, yeah, again, man, we just can't fall into this trap of just saying that police are going to fix everything. They're not. They're not. Same as politicians ain't gonna fix everything, because if they was or they could, it would be fixed. The shit will be fixed. Whether you got a few of them or whether you got a lot of them, it will be fixed. The real onus is on us, you know. Well, Donnie, you know I know you, bro. You good, you solid. You know what I'm saying? So I know you, I mean, I'm sure you would go in there with the right disposition and you wouldn't be, are they following them? Okay. Don't seem like, okay. Yeah, you already know, bro. You'll have our support. We know each other offline. So, you know, now if you become one of them and you know, you get to acting different, bro, you definitely know I'm going to tell you. We know this. I hope you know that. We should have that respect and that understanding that, you know what I'm saying, we can hold each other accountable as black men. So and I'm not saying this in broad terms as like all black police officers or, you know. I mean, that's how I should be, man. Listen, ain't nobody above accountability or being told, you know, they wrong or, you know, whatever the case may be, man. You take the job that come with it. I don't think we need collaboration. We need respect. We need fucking respect. And, you know, if I just said, you know, shouldn't say all black cop. Yeah, you know. Okay, I don't know where this damn. Man, listen. Group homes, you know. I remember when I was in DT. When I used to go to DT, I didn't really come across no COs in DT that was like nice like that. You know what I'm saying? They really was like looking for any excuse to swing off on the motherfucker, really. You know, and again, we kids, you know. So the young man, okay, here, I think these are the people right here. Y'all checked them all already?
Yeah, we didn't like go through. So
Now, when was that ping? Like, how long ago was that?
that was 11 this morning, and it's been pinging this for the past few days. And I called the police to come out, and they went to that house, and the people let them inside, searched the house and everything. They're not in it. So the home is somewhere around the house. It's pinging around here.
It's hanging around where, here?
I just don't understand. Like,
Hold on.
she doesn't do this.
No, it's just
You think they might have dropped it out here?
you know, it's water, so it wouldn't pink. Unless it's
You sure?
an iPhone.
It's not iPhone.
So it wouldn't pink. It would have died.
Well, she said it's dead now, right?
Yeah, it just died today. But the thing is, it's been pinging around here for 3 days.
This area right here.
Yeah. And Wednesday, we talked a little bit, and then she messaged someone and was like, "Oh, my baby daddy just got out. I had to force him to leave the house." And the dude was like, "Are you okay? Whatever." And she was like, "Not really. I'll call you if I can." And then she never called. And then I went to her house, you know, and I caught her neighbor outside. And this is my dog who lives in my house. Her name is Hennessy. She's a pit bull, right? This lady looks at me and she goes, "Oh yeah, I seen your boyfriend on Thursday. He came up to me and he had scratches on his face." And he goes, "Oh, I'm just outside looking for my dog. Her name is Hennessy. She's a pit bull." And like this lady said this to me, like describe my dog. I didn't tell her no name, so she got this from him. And she's like, "Yeah, she scratched me in the face." My dog has never been over their house, so
it's gotta be
she got scratched. He got scratched somehow. And I know Emily, if he strangled her or something, she would fight his ass. She big, like she's not fat, she's just big. She would not go without a fight. And he's MIA as well. Last anybody's heard from him was Friday. Nicholas Matt, and he just got out from 18 months for gun charge and all that stuff from hurting her.
Have the police been inside her house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her daughter's bags were packed by the door. She was supposed to be going to her friend Corey's house to go go over there for a little bit and take the bus from there to work. I found out from someone the bags were packed by the door, so I don't think she made it.
Okay. How you doing?
Yeah. That was
We're looking for missing persons.
No, she posted 4 days ago.
Yeah, I don't remember no names from back then, but
but it got dropped down to like manslaughter because he just shot his gun in the air and it killed someone.
Okay.
Some pigs in Cudahy.
Okay.
But it's just weird that he's missing. And I know their whole family because my baby daddy, he's the one who died in racing jail.
Okay.
And that's his cousin. Nicholas is his cousin.
Okay.
And his cousin.
Was it just last summer?
Yeah.
He was out there.
No, he was locked up.
That wasn't him. It was a white dude that looked just like him.
That was probably one of his cousins. There's a lot of them. But I've talked to all the family. Have you guys heard from Nick? Have you guys heard from Emily? Nope. But they also, I don't trust them. They hide shit. They that type of family. Like, ghetto as hell, hide shit, not.
Which part of the had answer before?
1535. 1533 downstairs.
1533 is downstairs then, right?
Yeah.
1533.
No, whichever one's upstairs didn't answer, he said. Because they didn't answer, but he asked neighbors and they said a little old lady lives there. Her mail's been piling up. They haven't seen her.
This house right here, right?
Yep, downstairs.
Because, both the mailbox got mail piled up. But this a back house, too, though.
Yeah, it's a back house. I don't know who's
I wonder if
Well, this dude, like, he going in.
Arson was property.
That's whatever. He burned all of his shit.
Conduct.
Yeah, he burnt all of his shit up.
Wow, that was dismissed.
It was dismissed because she didn't go to court. It wouldn't have been dismissed.
What up?
Where's her?
Girl, she's nice, I promise. She will not bite you. I promise. She just wants you to touch her.
First degree records and background safety. And he back out on the streets with all these charges?
It got dismissed. He was in 18.
And all these yards are fenced in. I mean, the only thing I can think of is if he threw it. I mean, or if somebody threw the phone in the back of one of these yards, or if it's in one of these houses. If you go off of this live, I think I shared it on my page. And if it's not on my page, it's on our Missing Persons MKE page. It's a mother and a baby. The baby is like a year old.
At first they wasn't trying to do nothing. But then while I was at work last night, they called me, they were like, we're going to go in. And I was like, okay. They didn't find her, but found her and her baby dad at her door. So, like, she was trying to go somewhere, but she didn't make it.
Thank you.
And dude had scratches on his face. Like, come on, bro. And then blamed him on my dog. Like, he's trying to make an alibi or something. That's what I think.
They said that his dog had never been around him. And
He's
he
only
said
ever
the
been
dog-
around him when they come to my house.
The dog scratched him in the face. The neighbor knew the dog by name.
He said it like
Yeah, neighbor. I never
the
met
neighbor
that
knew
day
the
in my
dog
life.
by my name, and I've never met that neighbor in my life. Like, never met her in my life.
She was like, yeah, he said that a dog.
His
He was
dog.
walking. He's like looking for a dog, a pit bull named Hennessy. And I was like, how the fuck, like you know my dog's name? Like our dog at our crib right now. This dog ain't never ran away from any.
Never been over there to their house at all.
Never. But had scratches on his face. Like, and you know when he like strangled
Somebody,
it,
yeah.
And I know she would do some shit like that. And why would you lie?
And then she reportedly had
Where was
said
the
something
last-
about
what-
to a dude that she was talking to.
Because she's trying to get away from him. That's the thing.
Have
Who
y'all
is the
checked
dude?
the hospitals? Have y'all called around the
They had-
hospitals?
More
That's all I
The
had
police
called.
department.
the police department, yeah,
The
they
morgue,
checked all
all
that
of that.
shit. They checked all that shit.
What had kind of tipped me off too, or it's too many coincidences. Something happened. I don't care. It may not, even if it's not dramatic or like, or I'm saying, or drastic. Something happened, and the reason why she not picking up that video phone because then there's also a dude that had sent screenshots to her mom that they was talking on Wednesday, and she had said like, damn. Yes, like, is everything okay? She's like, my baby daddy. No, she said, my baby daddy's get out. I know today's gonna be a shitty day. Bam. Then later on, they had those messaging, and then she said, like, yeah, I had to pretty much force him to get out the house. And he said, are you okay? She was like, really. No, not exactly. And then he was like he said something like, you said, what's the word? Like, when we doing? He was like, and she was like, I'll message you. He said he's gonna take a nap.
I'll call you.
He said
if
he's gonna
I
take
can.
it. Yeah. He was like, he's gonna take a nap. He's like, okay, then I'll call you if I can. He said, if I can. Like, what do you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I never called.
Yeah.
And she hasn't talked to her mom either. I'm trying to get her mom out here. She lives in Texas. We're from Texas.
What's her number?
Her mom is tweaking.
Can you inbox me some pictures of the dude?
I can tell you.
437.
And then what I also know is because she had hung out with us a day or two, maybe 2 days before Wednesday, maybe it could have been a Monday or something like that, or over the weekend, something like that. It was a few days within. Like she was telling us how she had a roommate or whatever that she had just moved in and to jail. And I guess she had told him that, like, you know, so I got a roommate. You know what I mean? I guess he wasn't feeling too cool about that. And then there's also messages from who else that he was messaging, that girl.
That girl Jennifer saying,
He was
oh
messaging.
yeah, we cut things off. Like that was Friday. And saying, oh, we cut things off. We're just going to come here and focus on our kid. Like, so.
Oh, actually, that's not wrong.
That's kind of weird.
Not
Like,
Jennifer. What did he say to his mom, or who he was talking
that
to when
girl, Kelly or whatever.
he said something about, like, he said, yeah, I caught her cheating on me or something like that. I caught her cheating.
His mom told her that.
Then caught his mom.
I told her that Wednesday. But she wanted to cheat
Wednesday.
on him. They wasn't together. Like, she don't want to be with him, and he don't know how to.
I think we should go by her house. I think we should go by her house because
2509 West Beach. I don't think we're gonna find
Somebody
shit.
peeked out right here. I don't know what it is.
I wonder if the cops even, because you know what, this back house could have pinged it. I wonder,
So I don't know.
should we not? Shit, there's a bunch of us out here. What they gonna do? Don't knock with the dog though.
you know how the phone look?
It's just an Android with a black Android.
Is this would this be the like front door?
Hennessy, like I'm so
Okay. I'm gonna call him. You can lock my number in. Lock my number.
The flyer is on my page, and if it's not on my page, it's on the Missing Persons MKE page. It's a reason why I'm not telling y'all the location. So sorry about that. Okay, this person ain't answering. This house is it's a duplex in the front, but it's a back house. And no. That's because he just said he saw somebody peek through the blind and the light is on right there.
Run away.
They there. They don't.
They peeking out the window.
She ain't no aggressive ass dog. Like, all she scratched her face.
3024 South 10th
Neighbors
Street.
would say,
Another
She don't jump. Y'all see? Did she jump on any of you? She don't
Never.
jump on people. Nothing.
Never met this neighbor from Kingdom Come.
Never met me either.
Never
How old
met
is she?
this dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, she just got to
No, the
And the baby is 15
Never
months.
told her the dog's name was Hennessy. None of that.
Who lives in
Y'all know
Carter
That was that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's with
Oh,
him.
okay. I was like,
And floating around, asking her friends and her mom and stuff like that. Hey,
I'm getting ready to call
her.
Chad.
I haven't called her. She talks to me every day. Her other best friend. Hey, you got the
I tried calling him today. Answer. I better call his. He's on parole. And the cops advised me to call parole, and I said, why can't I call
All of them saying the
parole?
same thing about that.
They said call parole, tell them to war. I said I can't tell them to war. You gotta
Which
tell
one's
them
the
to
one? The one on State?
Which one's supposed to
We-
be south? That's the one.
West Dallas.
Probably West
That's
Dallas.
me. It was just
Walker
seemed a little
Street.
weird because, like I said,
She was like, I'm done. I don't want to do anymore. Like,
Her
crash
mom.
my car. I just want to be alone.
what did he message your mama?
He told my mom, oh, Emily didn't tell you that I got out. And then my mom was like, no, like, is everything okay? And he left her on red. We haven't heard
Yeah,
from him
okay.
since.
So
Nobody's
so
heard
her
from him
mom,
since
oh, sorry,
Saturday.
her mom messaged him too and was like, hey, like, you out? And he said, oh, Emily didn't tell you? And then she's like, no, like, is everything good? And then, like, damn, that was it. He contacted you. That's the last time that somebody talked to him was then.
You know what mom told me before we left the house? She said, like, last week, that Emily was talking with, like 2 weeks ago when Nick was at the house, was like calling Emily his wife and saying, yeah, till death do us part. Like, and she was like, that was weird. Like, why the fuck you would say that?
Yeah, and then so that was like this little shit like that.
I'm finna sit this down, y'all, real quick, because someone say something and I don't want it on live. Hey, all right. These people are looking for their friend.
Emily?
Yeah.
Police already came and looked at the whole house.
Okay, they don't here too?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we were just trying to make sure because
Her phone is pinging over here. Yeah. No, I didn't. The phone is pinging over here. That's what that's
You care if I look in the garbage?
You can look in the garbage. The police walked through the house.
No, I don't want to look in your house.
Okay.
I know they did that.
Absolutely.
But I just,
yeah,
it's
we
like a
I think maybe
situation.
somebody was on the phone somewhere. I mean, they can tell you what she. You can show her a picture. Show her a picture.
Yeah, the picture of her? Yeah. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of people.
Or a picture of her boyfriend. Show a picture of her boyfriend because he's the one who would be. He would be the one.
The baby's missing too? Yeah. But no, the baby's missing too.
The baby is missing too.
Come here. Calm down. Sit.
How you doing today? All right, slow day.
But they were looking for somebody named Emily.
That's my sister. And that's the message I think you did something to her. So that's why we're out here. We're not out
Right.
here like to do nothing.
Right. That's what I figured. That's why I came out here.
You know, my sister is. And it doesn't make no sense.
No, absolutely not. That's what the police told us too, that it was pinging here, and they're like, can you look upstairs? And this is a single family home. Like, there's nothing.
It's picking here and it's like, it's picking like 1533, 1535.
Yeah. So we let them look through the whole house. The
Did they go
basement.
over there?
I don't know if they went in though.
I think they
I don't know if they went in.
So you sure they went to the right address then? Because they went here?
Yep.
I told them 1533, 1535. That's you guys.
Well, that guy just
Yeah, there was a guy that came in there.
Hey. I think it pinged this morning. The phone pinged last this morning, and they think it's dead now at this point.
Damn, I left my shit in the van every time. My goods, everything. So the phone's pinging here.
They said it's dead now though, so it's not pinging no more. Hey, hold on. What is that? Wait. Hey, here we go. Hey, hey.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
I got get some. Look at my back.
Hold on. Don't touch it. I'm fixing to call the police. Let me call you back.
Hold on. Before we do all that, let's make sure that it is the phone. Yeah, come here. Here. You got gloves? Come here.
Was it no fucking bushes?
Look. Is that
Oh
it?
my god, yeah, that is.
Oh, no, wait. Don't touch it with your hands. Yeah, that ain't.
Why is her phone in the bushes? What the fuck is outside?
I might have some Ziploc. They putting gloves on. You sure that's it? That's bad. Hey, do you got another Ziploc? You do? Okay.
That's the back there.
I'm going right now.
Yeah.
Bullshit is gone, dude. What the fuck that means? Dude ass. Ooh, I'll fucking kill his bitch ass, bro.
Okay.
Stupid.
They fucking just drove. Was they behind y'all when y'all drove down here?
Who?
That paddy wagon.
I'll call you right back.
I don't know, but I don't know where the fuck his bitch ass is, but he's a gator, so I can fucking beat the shit out of him. What the fuck is wrong with dude? Phone number.
Squad on 35th and I don't know.
Oh my god. That is her phone though, yeah. He right by with the back. Hi, can I talk to officers to make I found her phone in the bushes where they just
It was right in here. I knew it had to be somewhere. It was right here.
Yeah.
Right by this window.
Mm-hmm. Can't have no yellow shoe on.
and I just came over here and
Don't.
I'm not touching it. Oh.
What? Okay, thank you. What?
Yeah, that was my bad, but I just wanted her to be sure that it was the phone because people, it'd be broken phones just around. But they picked it up with gloves and they have it in a Ziploc bag. So yeah, motherfucker, toss this motherfucker. Oh shit.
36 and Branching. I did a missing persons report today on my sister, and I just fucking
Four times people like me. Her mom and dad is leaving out in 2 hours.
Alright.
I just need an officer to come out. I just. What? District 2, and I just called to talk to the officer, and he left for the day. The officer who's doing the missing persons report left for the day. They told me to call you. I just need an officer to 36 and Branching because I have my missing sister's cell phone that was found in a fucking bush. That's all I need.
Okay, well, you wouldn't reach the sheriff for
Damn it.
I called 911, not the sheriff. Okay.
What up? What up?
Happened, bro.
Yeah.
Today for my sister. There's a case on it. I don't have the case number in front of me, but Officer Smith was on it. And I just found her phone in the bushes where I told them her phone was pinging, and I found the phone in the bushes. So I need someone to come out here to grab the phone for evidence, whatever. It's in a bag. We touched it only with gloves.
Can y'all look and see if any cameras are on any of these, like first two, maybe two houses in each direction?
The phone and everything, because they were supposed to come out here, do a welfare check, and try to find the phone. Well, I found the phone. They didn't.
Yes.
36 and branching. Michaela Mack. Missing persons report is under me. 903-814-5082. Emily Rogers. Yep, there's a bunch of us that came to help me look for the phone, and they found it. Yes, there is. Today. Yep, District 2. I got the paper and everything. I just don't remember the number because it's at home.
Yeah, there's two of them.
Okay.
Well, if they came past that way, that's what I'm trying to see. All right. Bush, can you knock on that door? Somebody actually just came out of there, but they have a camera.
Knock on that door and see if they'll let us see. Yeah, that's hers. He just got it. That's why it's been pinging over here for like 2 days. 2 days. It stayed on.
What the fuck is over here?
I would hear the phone ringing and all that. This one up on the porch.
Up on the porch. He doesn't.
Vaughn, you need anything? Did he say you need anything? No. That house right there.
There's one in the window too next door.
That house right there got one in the window. I don't see anything out there.
Yeah. Where are they looking?
There's one on that window, on that brown house.
I'm not. I think that might like just kept. Well, yeah. I think that probably gonna be obstructed from the street.
It looked like it's pointing towards the driveway.
He said they don't work, but what we'll do? Have the police talk to them, cause.
I sent the police out here this morning to look for this phone. They said we was out here for 45 minutes. We ain't seen nothing.
They probably just checked the house and then left. Because I literally.
But I knew something was wrong, and they sitting there like, "Oh, missing people, especially over 18, usually come back. You'll be fine." Bitch, what?
That
Bitch,
house
my
got a
sister
camera on
who
the
talks
back
to
door.
me every fucking day.
You hear me, Vaughn?
Yeah.
With
Who
a
got a
baby
camera
that
on
I
the back
watch
door?
every week while she goes to work, and she's
That one
not
got
bringing
Okay.
my fucking niece to me to fucking watch. Like, what? How's she going to work? How's she gonna pay her bills? She goes to work, bro. I would like to kill him. That's what I would like to do. And his family probably hiding him. It's probably at his mama's house.
Yeah, I'm just trying to check this vicinity because if they went in any of these directions, maybe somebody caught.
Him. And
Yeah.
I can tell if it's him.
You got a car?
No. He on foot. And I know he be on foot.
is 36th and Branting Lane.
This is not a coincidence that you go get out. You know your baby daddy's fucking crazy. And I knew they were fighting, and I knew she was trying to break up with him.
Does she have a car?
No, he crashed her car. That's why he was just in jail for a hit and run on the south. That's why. Thank you guys for coming. I probably would never found it.
No problem. Today was a slow day. I was supposed to go to a party, but this is way more important. So I'm like, I'll apologize to them. We'll do something.
I didn't so understand where he could have put
That
her.
one empty with the door wide open.
No, it was just people that went in there. It's a couple. Look,
Oh, there.
south side. We're on the south side.
I gotta get her.
Oh, yeah, we definitely need to go. Especially if there's no car. We need to look around that house, around that area of the house.
I looked at the trash cans. The cops said they went inside, but what if she's in there?
You don't think he could get a car from me? Like nobody would let him borrow a car?
He's a king.
Oh fuck. You okay?
Yeah. My baby daddy was too.
You're crazy.
My baby daddy got out of that shit, and then
Somewhere in the basement.
their fucking people are crazy. I know that he knows someone named South.
I dated a Latin king. I had to leave that situation.
I dated a lot of kids. In my chest. But he got out of that shit. Like, my baby daddy was sweet. Like, he really was. He wasn't hard like that. That's why he couldn't be in. They was beating his motherfucking ass every day. Seriously. Like, no joke.
They
He
said
come
that
home
the
with
upstairs neighbor had a police talk to him because they don't like talking to people, so I had a police ask him.
oh my god, why is Milwaukee like this, bro? Like,
But when
community,
it comes to their
motherfuckers.
kids, they want to.
When it
Yeah,
comes
make
to
sure
us, you want us
there's
to
a
motherfucking help
1-year-old child missing
There
in a
is
part of
a
this situation.
fucking 1-year-old baby, and he is not good with her.
It was either
I think you said the last time you heard from her was Monday.
Wednesday, and I dropped her
Wednesday.
off at home on Tuesday.
Okay.
Hung out. And
So
she
the
always
last time
comes
she was
over
heard
on
from was
Sundays.
Wednesday.
I watched the baby on Sundays. She come over after work. We cook dinner. We all chill. All the kids. Our kids are actually blood cousins. We all chill and kick it, smoke, whatever shit, drink. And she just not into it. And I knew when she, cause I looked at my mom on fucking Saturday. I said, have you heard from Natalie? She goes, no. I said, me neither. I said, I'm gonna call her mama. I call her mom. She said, I ain't heard from her. I said, no, somebody right. I'm gonna go to her house and check. I go to her house. Her neighbors told me that her boyfriend came out and she said it was my dog. I said, okay, that's some red alert right there. I called the police over there to do welfare check. They said we can't do nothing because it hasn't been long enough. I said, okay, well then I'm gonna do something. They're like, we don't care what you do. And then while I'm
Then
at work,
this damn
behind
lady
the
who
fucking
Dora we knocked on originally, the back house, both her eyes black under here, like she got beat up too. Like she got black and purple spots all under her eyes.
everywhere. Like, I'm talking this mom. She got moving.
We are going to go to her house next.
Everywhere, like on the south side, especially side, the fucking Lawnet and on here. I don't know why
Damn it. Police are involved. They have a missing persons out on her, and they supposedly came by here and checked the house for the pinging cell phone, which we came over here and looked through the garbage cans, and I'll show you. Looked through the garbage cans, and then I came next to this bush, And so I looked in the bush because I'm like, you know, somebody may have threw the phone in one of these backyards. So clearly I'm walking next to this bush. I'm like, let me look in the damn bush. And the motherfucking phone was in there. The phone can't hear you. Can anybody else not hear me? Can anybody else not hear me? Can everybody hear me? Okay, I don't. Well, yeah. There's a. It's that's all right. They came by here and they checked the house that the phone was pinging at, and so we came to about an hour ago, just looking through the alley, the garbages, the yards. It was going to be difficult because they're fenced in, and so again I was walking by this bush and I just decided to look in the bush and the phone was there, because clearly the phone had to be over here if it's pinging over here, and has been for the past 3 days, three or so days. So at least we have her phone, because now that elevates things, because a missing person wouldn't throw their phone in a random bush away from their house. Is that phone like broken or smashed at all? It is? Was it like that?
It had a little, but not like this. Not as bad. But they need to put an Amber Alert out for my niece now, because it's proof, right? Because they won't fucking listen to me and put an Amber Alert out.
But
for
I don't
her.
understand if there's a baby involved. Why isn't there an Amber
They
Alert?
won't.
Because they,
All
it has to be,
circumstantial
yeah,
right now.
it has to be like
concrete
some,
proof.
yeah,
But this is proof that something happened.
yeah, it should
This
be
is
elevated
motherfucking
now.
Put an Amber Alert out for my niece. She needs to be found.
He either came straight out the fucking house, threw that bush, threw it up in the bush, went that way or that way or that way. The dude's in the middle, bro.
Or he could have took an alley.
Or took the alleys.
But I'm not being like that. But all the people that live in these front house right here, they're all like, even the cop told me, they're all like older Hispanic people. He don't play, like, he don't mess, you know what I mean? He don't live with old Hispanic people. He's more like, he's white. So he has all the white stuff.
You don't necessarily need a car involved for an Amber Alert. It's just a child missing.
The Plug's house is right behind them.
It's like a elevated alert for a child.
Right behind her house.
Amber Alert does not have to involve a car.
Is her Plug's house, she told me. That she's so weak.
There just has to be a child with the element of danger. If the child is in danger and below a certain age, then it could go to a Amber Alert.
2509 Beach, that's the next step. I live on 7th.
There are a couple cameras in each direction, but you know, people are not answering the doors, or saying that cameras don't work, or saying the people that own the cameras ain't there. Again, this is one of the changes that I push for, that if there's a history of DV, that it should be, you know, and that person and or a child goes missing,
That's exactly what
with
he told me.
they're dealing with somebody and there's a history of DV, that there needs to be a set of circumstances where an Amber Alert or an elevated alert goes out in those circumstances. That's something I'm going to talk to Chief Norman about. It's something I'm going to talk to the Common Council about, and Mayor Johnson.
It's an old lady. It's an old Hispanic lady.
But once again, the people have come out here.
Do you be around here a lot?
Not really, no. It doesn't matter. They tell you the information. Right? You seen this? This the lady came right up to me. Last known address is right here.
Last known whereabouts.
Last known whereabouts.
So right now we're waiting for law enforcement. Yeah, that's not.
I saw some other cameras outside.
None of their cameras
Well,
ever work.
if y'all can, just take down the addresses of all the houses that y'all saw with humans, and just, when they come, get that shit to them. They just go talk to their ass, and then we need to be.
The mama's on her way.
Doorbell right there on that.
13 hours away. They're coming to check.
That on Facebook.
Okay.
Thank you.
They got touch these kids over here? Because kids will know some shit.
There's a ring on the back door back there.
They said let the police talk to them.
They were just texting me.
There is a suspect. Well, there's a person of interest. There's a person of interest. So we're in Milwaukee, Wisconsin on 36th and Branting.
Her mom has 4 shotguns in her closet.
Her mom said they bring her in with
Anything happened to Emily, she ain't go out no fight. That's tough shit.
That's what I'm saying.
But we're not afraid of
That's my friend. That's my
friend.
friend. If I need my car backed up, I'm like, Emily, can you back up the car? Because you know I don't drive. I'm like, can you do it? I'm like, hey, can you hitch this trailer, please? She knows hardware. Anytime I need something fixed in my house, I'm like, come over, can you fix this for me? She like, girl,
She's definitely a handy one.
my best friend, bro. Like,
Who else would he know?
his family. She don't have no family but me here. This is my baby daddy's family because they're connected. They're cousins. My baby daddy, him cousin. Their family is like Tevin, Lynette, all that.
I know, right?
Type shit. I mean, June just shot his brother Vaun, and his mom disowned Vaun. Yeah, because
It's taking all day.
Yeah. They hate me.
And if this doesn't give you enough for a number,
You know how we get down.
We need a call child protective
We're
services.
back at it.
We need a call, yeah.
and they'll put it out.
They'll put it out.
What?
My baby daddy's mom was killed here in Milwaukee, and they labeled it as suicide.
I got it.
She, CPS did help me get her kids from
Give them, what's the name's address?
Who?
If not, I'm going there.
Who?
On Center. Is that his mom's house? If not, I'm going there.
On the north? You remember where it's at?
Yeah, I know where her house is.
I
I've
don't
gone there a
know
couple
where that
times.
house is.
I know exactly where that's my hood. I can do a picture for you. Right at. Right on Center.
Her neighbor said she didn't hear no
Yeah,
fight or
no,
nothing, but she
didn't.
said I'll be at
We
work.
go back to that
But
house.
honestly,
I'm
when
going
you
to my
strangle
house. I'm going
someone,
inside that crib.
hey, like you can't really hear much.
Mm-hmm.
Suffocate her with a pillow, anything, you know. And dude is crazy, I promise. Like she was trying to leave him because he wouldn't take his meds for his bipolar and manic, and she's like, he's crazy, bro. Like, and he's making all these little stories about the dog, all this, now this phone, like. My friend is gone or she's hurt bad. And I won't know where her baby is because that's one thing. If she's gone, I'm gonna make sure that baby's fine. That baby cannot go to his family. That baby gotta go to her mom. Gotta go to Amy. Because nobody can raise her better than Amy can. Oh, that. This just solidified everything I've been hearing. Like, I've been trying to stay positive, like, she's probably just laying low with him, turned her, like, don't have her phone, lost her phone. But this motherfucker was in the bushes, like, it wasn't just on the sidewalk, like, she dropped it out her pocket, it was in the fucking bushes. But I don't know if he killed her. Where would he put her body? Like, how would he have?
That's what I'm saying. If neither one of them have a car, she has to be somewhere. Unless he knows somebody who would have pulled up and gave him a car for that. That's why we need to check the area of the house.
Yeah, because I can't. Oh my God, is there a basement in the house? I don't think the cops checked the basement. No, the basement's an apartment. The apartment's the basement. That's how her house is. It's a 3.
They got the basement.
They don't have a basement in Emily's house. It's an apartment. The basement's an apartment. It's that lady, the black lady's apartment.
Oh, I was wondering how. I'm like, what's going on? How's there a Hispanic dude upstairs?
And the Hispanic is in the attic.
Anybody been in contact with the community, like police liaison?
For over here, no, I don't.
But yeah, so
Call
I told him.
Madeline.
Yeah, I forced
She
him
knows
out.
them.
He said, "Are you good?" I'm like, you know, are you okay with it?
And you
She's
know
like,
what? I
"Exactly."
bet his little bitch
Then
ass
you-
would think
and
nobody
she's
would
like,
care
"You
either.
do something." He's like, "Nah, I'll let you
He
know."
probably knew I would though.
Mama never cared.
I'll call you.
Oh yeah, his mama do care. Her mom do
She said
care.
it, they find them
Yeah,
before the
said
police
that.
do.
Boom, that was
They're
me.
killing him.
Thursday when the neighbor said that he was at the house, that's how she seen him.
He don't care. We from Texas.
And you know what I'm saying? He's my dog that was missing.
Hey, Madeline.
Never ran away.
Yeah,
Dog
yeah,
was right here.
yeah.
Feel me?
Yes.
The cop's still not here, bro. Like, what
This
the
is
fuck?
the
What did
thing.
you get
How
shot
the
at?
fuck? How the fuck did this phone get on here?
He was walking and threw that motherfucker in here. That's
How far is
25th and Beecher. It's not that fucking far for a man to
Probably about a
walk.
mile away.
It ain't that far for that
So he
motherfucker
mu-
to walk. They be trenching it everywhere.
Here.
Milwaukee. Y'all be walking everywhere. It don't matter.
Motherfucker just drove through the stop sign
He
and
be
shit.
walking. He don't care how
I'm trying
far
to put
fucking
two.
it
I'm
is.
trying
He
to
gonna
put
walk.
the pieces together.
All right.
So the altercation happened Wednesday. She went missing about right around Thursday or Wednesday night.
Now I know why you were in.
Wednesday night something happened. Thursday.
My mom said any hotels or motels close over here.
I don't know. I don't really don't
I
know
don't
much
really-
about the South Side.
I live on 17th Beach, but I don't know much. I'm from Texas.
Bush, she said, do you know, are there any hotels around here?
No, I don't think so. I don't think there's any hotels.
My mom asked. That's a good point, though.
Yeah,
A little further out.
But that's further down and shit.
that's
Yeah.
going towards.
And
back.
Nick ain't got a job, so Nick ain't got no money. He don't got a car. No, he
They
crashed their car.
crashed their
He
he
crashed
crashed their car. That's what got him locked up. He crashed their car.
hit and run.
PO found out whatever.
It was just look just like that, but
Then we got locked up for 2 weeks.
I
While
mean,
she
he
was
could,
gone,
again,
she
without
got
a car,
roommate.
that's, I don't
She
think
told
so.
us we
See,
saw her probably
like,
either,
I be talking
my
to
memory's
her
bad,
every
but we
fucking
saw
day.
her
And
either
then just-
right before that,
No.
this last week just went, either we saw her on that weekend, I think, or it was like
I'm calling
Monday
her
or some
phone
shit.
number, everything.
She told us about
This
the roommate
motherfucker
that she
finally
had, you know what I'm
died,
saying?
but
he
it
wasn't
at least it
cool.
held on long
You know what
enough
I'm
to
saying?
tell
You
me.
trying to have other people
I'm surprised you found the pink. Like, where'd you get the pink stuff from?
My 360.
You gotta shoot his brother.
What the fuck is that?
It's an app you get on
Yes,
your
it's
phone
an
that
app
you
that
connect
you
all your
go
family
to
to
the
to
crib,
know where
you
you're
saw
at.
Family and friends. Yeah.
Whatever.
Y'all need to know about that shit because I had no, I
Life
didn't know shit.
That's
It's
how
just
we
like
found
Find
out,
My-
bro.
Obviously, when you get released from jail, you get released on
There's a
Tuesdays.
pamper, a diaper.
That ain't my baby's pamper. She wear Parents' Choice.
I'm talking about the little baby.
Yeah, that ain't her pamper. She wear Parents'
They found
Oh,
types
yeah,
of shit
speaking
in
about
that
parents'
bullshit.
choice, their wives have been recalled.
Yep.
Yeah. Stars and metal.
Choice. What the?
What's that yellow thing right there?
That is a shoe.
That ain't her side.
I know I didn't know something happened.
There's one right. There's
Huh?
literally West Western, South 50. By-
That's far.
Yeah.
In Milwaukee, it'll say it's like a mile before you
Yeah, so Life 360. Make sure y'all put that, especially if your kids be running away and all that
see. They
stuff.
going the wrong motherfucking way.
Put that shit on your phone. Life 360, they said it is. Cause trust me, like I thought maybe a police gave you that pink shit. That's usually people don't have that. So
No. We have it with our friend Jennifer in Texas. We have it with our friend in Jennifer in Texas, and Jennifer texted me the ping location, and I said, okay, Jennifer, I'm gonna go look. Jennifer's like, she ain't talking to me either. We call her every day, because Jennifer's like our little sister. She's younger than
She's
us.
at work.
She sent me the Life 360.
So that ping location, so he won't
I told y'all, I was like, I know it has to be somewhere. Like, thank you for finding it. I just feel like I'm a little too frantic to like be thinking like right.
Yeah. So when we got here, I was
Like, I
checking
just-
the garbage can and shit.
This is the same shit I had to just do last year where my baby daddy got killed in fucking jail. Like,
Well, you said it was pinging at the 15th or something.
Okay, now I'll come over the other one.
Yeah,
The other
good
one.
shit. Good fucking shit.
wrong quote.
I ain't think about the motherfucking bushes. I don't know. I guess I'm still trying to have a hard time wrapping my head around this shit because like we all be kicking it and shit. Like we have barbecues and shit. Like folks ain't never. I mean, like I know from them that told me about the past what you done. And then for me, it's like you got reasonable suspicion because last time you went to jail for your 2 years, it was because of her. Y'all got into it. You got to a fight with her.
You know why the phone
Did some
went
goofy
dead?
ass shit, and then they found you. They found you down by the beach, digging a hole. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, look,
They'd
bro,
be
like
able to
I don't
pull
care
it
if even if something didn't happen, this is a big ass
What if it
misunderstanding.
rained?
I'm sorry, bro, you got
They'd
strikes
be able
against
to
you
pull it
because
if
the
it
fact that, bro, you got to a fight with her before. You already got history of like beating her ass, and then you find her, you dug a hole and they
Her
found
phone
you.
wouldn't be in a bush over
Yeah,
here.
hell no.
He did something to her, and I hope and I pray he didn't try to do that baby. That's his baby too, so he real fucked up if he did that. 25th and Beecher, like 5 blocks from me. We live on 17th.
Or I hope they ain't fight over Katie, you know what I'm saying? Like, she probably came to the crib, saw a dude, got into it with her, and she probably was something off the lead, took her baby, and you got something.
Have y'all
So
talked to
I was just gonna say, has anyone talked? He won't answer anyone. He's MIA. He doesn't have a phone. He won't answer. The last time someone heard from him was yesterday, and none of us. My mom's been trying to
I
message
don't know
him.
who this
Does he
dude
have
is.
Facebook?
Yeah,
I saw a dude
but
look
nothing is
I saw the
going
dude the
through.
roommate like
I'm his
one
friend on
time for like
Facebook.
5
What's the
seconds.
Facebook
He went to the
name?
crib, it was
Nicholas
dark as hell.
Matson. It's
Dark as hell.
Nicholus,
Only thing I
not
know is his
AS.
name.
Who your white girl car?
The only thing I know is his name was Callie. So she told us his name was Callie.
Just put that
He's
picture of dude and this other dude in Conforce and in the investigations tab. A
What is
picture of
that?
dude
So
and the picture of the Nicholas
He
dude.
won't answer? No, he's MIA to his family too, because I texted Lynette, I texted his mom. His mom said she ain't talked to him. You know, I'm gonna call his mom right now, I got her number.
whose baby is this?
That's his. That's the baby that's missing. This guy.
I told you to stay in the car.
This guy just saying the shit I already fucking know. Shut the fuck up talking. Talking about something. You know, it's kind of weird that this all happened when he got out of jail. Bitch, you think I not know that? Like, shut the fuck up. It is weird. It's strange. I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna boot. Should I
You
call
said
her
the
down?
Conforce
They are
chat.
taking
Yeah.
the
No.
the investigations.
Did you see his last post on April 23rd?
Vi, this is Kayla. Have you seen Nick or Emily? When's the last time you heard from them? Okay. All right, Emily doesn't. Okay. All right, I'm just trying to get a hold of her.
Yeah.
Well, that was a week ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hmm?
These three are missing. Who is Lynette Sanders?
We saw her on Wednesday, and I need to know what happened to her.
Well, I don't know if it do. I'll ask her.
I know.
But okay, I'll let you know if I find anything out, and let me know if you're from Nick or Emily. All right, thank you.
Hey, does that thing like track like
What?
the thing that she had?
Well, I told her to, but she don't really care. To be honest, I'm feeling it. I know that.
They said
don't
does
give a-
that thing like track like multiple places the person is being, or does it only can you only see where it's pinging for like right then?
What?
Because you might be able to see like which
See all the
direction.
different.
That's what I was going to ask you. Who's that phone company through?
I have my. Hold on, I got it.
Because if y'all know what phone company y'all through,
Hold on.
Well,
It's
she
the phone
could-
company, the police will have to go. They gonna give it to you, the police will have to do it.
police ain't going to do it. But when I was 16, when I went missing,
795 miles. There's in
Okay,
Texas.
so mama.
No, this is our friend Jennifer. She's a little sister to us. And the battery saver was on since 11:18, and it updated 3 hours ago because it died. Because kids know shit, kids see shit, and kids be telling.
Yeah, she said Life 360 shows history. I use it with all my kids. They taking forever and a day to fucking come as usual, you know.
That was April 23rd. That she posted that on his page. She was fine.
You know what's fucked up? We damn near were probably better off going to the goddamn police station.
We showing the fuck in.
Like
Let's march
this
to the
is
police station. I feel like fucking with them.
that's. I mean,
They don't do shit for real.
have y'all seen her?
well,
Let me put it back.
we could do that, and that's what I'm saying. We probably would be better off doing that because they taking so long. But the problem is,
Hold on.
did y'all take down the addresses of the houses that had the cameras?
No. We got
Um,
Court, go get the address over there on that corner. Be
This
careful
one?
crossing. Yep, right there in the
Hold
back.
on.
Wait.
Hey, Vaun, 22nd, right up the corner. Corner store.
Yesterday.
Yesterday? Yeah. That phone was there?
No, he said, you know, I seen him on 22nd or some shit.
At the corner
when I
store.
When he was walking up by the
Is that the
corner
Nicholas
store.
one?
Yeah, they seen him over there on 22nd yesterday.
Yep.
So
You
you're on the
want to go by there with her?
Yeah, I do.
I know Tony too. I'm making out for it.
Yo.
No, we can't. He's
I
not
don't.
gonna lie to me.
But Tammy don't fuck with them, and the thing is Tammy
Yeah.
is fake as fuck. Like I promise you, I've known the family for like 6 years. You be careful with Tammy. You be careful. Tammy is a fake ass bitch,
This is what I'm
and I'll tell her that's where shit.
This corner store, what, 22nd and
Tammy
Lincoln?
never talked to my baby
It got-
daddy, but then came out there crying on the thing.
Oh, she was there.
Yep.
Right, and she never talked to him, didn't let him see his siblings,
Yeah, right
took all his siblings and their money. All
The
she
house
was
right
worried
down
about was
corner,
about the
Pork Chop. You see
lawsuit.
the back door? It's got an address on it.
All that Tammy's worried about was the lawsuit. And I'll tell her that to her face because you know what? She don't fucking reach out to me no more. After the fucking lawyer told her that the siblings don't get money from it, now she don't reach out to me. So, fuck that bitch. I don't want her help. Period. Because what she's gonna do is she's gonna try to take control over the whole thing. She's gonna fuck everything up
No,
and
she
run
not.
her motherfucking mouth. No, that's what she'll do though. And you know what? The family follows suit of Tammy.
Okay.
1548.
1548. North
Please
South
don't. She would be, Emily would be pissed if you reached out to me. Babe.
No, we got this one over here. What you say? 1540?
1548.
Okay, 1548. South Spring. 1548 South Spring.
36.
No, it's south. So the way the house is on the side street. That's south.
Yeah, but it's 36 now, brand new this way.
Yeah, no, because it's going up and down here. It's on the side street. It'll be South Spring because it's not on 36 direct.
I'll just take a picture of it.
Yeah, it's going that way. So it'll be south. That's the stupid shit about it. Yeah. Whatever.
Okay.
Okay. What was it? 1535 South
1548.
Street. 36. All right. My friend is pulling it off some flyers behind.
All right. You talking about the missing thing with her and
Yeah.
the baby?
We're gonna go to that corner store. Maybe the
Wait.
Indian people
Hold
know
on.
some.
I'm gonna see what Madeline said about the police.
Where- is it
the
close to you?
detective.
Well, I mean, him and him. I don't
Okay.
know your name. I'm
Just
so
Dash.
sorry.
His name
Dash.
Ah,
Dash.
Madeline.
you must
Like
be
the
fast.
like the
then.
little baby and
I said you must be
Incredible.
fast. RJ, where's Chuck?
All right,
Oh,
I
he's
got
gonna
the
go.
address.
In the car.
He dipping.
Go with him.
We're at 1536 South.
You got the police.
Fine, a
Yeah.
Hold on, we got. Hold on. I saw like two of them
Yeah,
drive
they're about
past.
to leave too.
That's off of what's
I
that?
don't- they can
What
leave,
street is
that
that down
don't
here?
matter.
Did we flag them down?
I think Green is.
They'll
Dang,
probably
the
under,
police here.
Flag them all down.
They'll probably know because we're standing right here.
Staying in the street, they'll stop for us.
Hey, mother.
You gotta park right here.
Okay.
Like, hold on, where you
I'll
going?
put-
You
down today.
I thought where you parked, you're right here real quick.
Who is this?
I don't know.
Right there in the middle.
Hey.
So, is this enough to put an Amber Alert out for my niece yet? Please do.
This been on that this one.
There's a message on my
That's what I'm saying. And what they do with that?
I did.
No, that's not walking.
I got caught at the freaking same thing.
Okay, your police officers have already come out here and talked to all of them. They're not involved. They got out of the way. I can tell it's going to be this today. All the
That's my niece's
Do y'all? So do we have the list?
second car.
My aunt loves Denali, so she named her after the car.
Well, good. Maybe they can talk to all. Did y'all make the list of all the houses?
The houses with
I
the
just took a
cameras.
picture of that one.
The guy took all pictures of all the houses with the camera.
Okay, thank you.
What? 3 cars. And then
It's needed, sweetie. I like your hair, by the way. You're welcome.
So we got a supervisor. We got 2 squads. Let's see what they do.
These pictures of the house.
No, it's at the house. But it was Officer Smith at District 2. It might be at the house too, because I don't have it with me. But you can look me up.
We need more pictures to circle around on social media. Yeah, that's yep.
Okay, I'm just giving my birthday.
This one. Y'all know how y'all do this.
That's what the case is for. Damn it. And actually, man, you know, she was last seen Wednesday. She was last seen Wednesday. It is her and a 1-year-old child missing. We just found her phone that's been pinging over here for 3 days in the bushes, and it has damage to it. So. Let me start bringing my other phone. Liza, can you pull up that picture of her and the baby? No, we have not found them. We just found her phone, though. Thank you. Mm-hmm. This is the young lady and her baby, Emily and Catherine. Emily is 23, I believe they said she was. Catherine is 15 months old.
I do.
So like, this is what I mean, right? We got 4 police. We have 3 cars, and we have 3 police here, and we have a supervisor. Actually, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 police. There are 3 police here. There's 1 here, and there's a supervisor, right? These 3 are only talking to one person, and they act like they can't take no other information aside from talking to the one person. All three of them have to talk to her only. That's kind of weird. Like, again, man, see, like, that's not good resource using. It's not good utilization of your resources. I already had somebody go right now all the houses that have the cameras. Somebody could be talking to that person, getting that information. Somebody could be talking to the young lady. Somebody could be talking to another person. You got 3 people sitting here for 15, 20 minutes talking to one person. Like, that's what I'm talking about. About people saying, see, it don't matter how many cops you have. It matters how they utilize their time and they resources and how they do their job. That's the part that matter. Because we sit here wasting time when you could get all the information and we could be to the next thing already. There's a couple cameras on a couple of these houses in each direction, so that'll be up to them to go and try to get that information. And I'm not bashing them, I'm just saying this is the stuff that we're talking about. That this is the stuff that matters. And it's the difference between somebody getting frustrated because, you know, it should be a simple thing. I'm trying to tell this one this, I'm trying to tell this one that. Y'all get all the information, then we can move on to the next thing. Not sit here and, you know. So now she's talking to a whole nother cop about all the same shit. Again, and then the other ones are all back in their cars. You know. They have the phone now. So they need to be charging it up and looking to see what information they can get from the phone. Because, you know, who knows? Maybe there's some information about him contacting her, some back and forth about that, or any other thing else they could use to, you know, figure out who she was talking to and the circumstances around her not, you know, being accessible. So they asked who found it, and I said I did, but they have not gotten to that yet. They are, again, there is the supervisor here. There were 2 cops in this car. He just got out, talked to the supervisor. This one is sitting here talking to her now again. And then I don't know where the other one is, because it's 4 of them. Yeah, I don't know where the other one is. Thank you, Marisol. Yes, also, let me slide this. It is pretty cold. The car is full of cones.
Put something in front of you. Have something to put in front of the phone.
I might have another water bottle in there.
Like peas, something.
Thank you, Amber.
Like, I got you. It's cool. Those ones. Sparky shit. Professional.
Like with the little one.
The little one. Oh.
Yeah, the two officers over there, they already had contact with me just recently.
So do you know what to do?
We're trying to figure that out.
If you can, please put an Amber Alert out for her. I don't trust him with her. You guys don't know it, but I don't trust him. And she would have contacted you by now, even if she didn't have a phone. She would have found somehow.
I try to call.
Because she always found a way. She always
I
found a
try
way
to
to
call
contact
him.
me.
Right?
Like we've lived in different states and contact me. And I just have to
They got everything they gonna get.
Keep up,
I'm glad I got it. I don't do it. Oh, I was
I'm probably end this live, and then Emily's mom messaged me. I'm going to end this live, and then once we go to the next location, I'll get back on here. I don't want to have y'all just sitting here waiting, man, because we just really sitting in limbo because of whatever it is they doing, and the time it's gonna take for whatever it is. So I will check back in with y'all, man. Peace. I appreciate it.